Alright guys, what's up? This is just your average Joe here, breaking down the vending machine business. Is it worth it? Is it not? Is it terrible? Is it a great business? Is it passive income? Is it unlimited free snacks for the rest of your life? Is it the best thing ever? Or is it the worst thing ever? Find out here on Just Your Average Joe Show. Alright, I'm just going to start talking. So I've owned a vending machine business for almost 2 years now. I bought it from a guy because he was desperate to sell it. He bought it 2 months before I met him. And he realized after buying it, after owning it for like a month, he was like, I don't have time for this. This takes a lot more time than I thought. I need to sell it. So when I met with him, he said, you're buying this business? I don't care how cheap I have to sell it to you. You're going to buy this business. And he ended up giving it to me for very cheap. The machines themselves were worth 4 or 5 times the price that he sold it to me for. And if I were to have been financially smart with that, I honestly probably would have bought the business from him and then immediately just tried to flip the business and sell it for more than I bought it for and made some money there. But I thought that I could turn it into a very profitable business. And I don't even like vending machines that much. I've never used them until now. I don't eat the stuff that's in the vending machines. So I have no passion for the business. I don't care about vending machines at all. I have seen some of the benefits of vending machines, but I wouldn't consider myself a vending machine advocate. And so it was kind of an unusual business for me to be in. So I should have just sold it, but I got greedy and thought I could make a lot of money. So this is what I learned through the 2 years that I had it. Yeah, I'm going to go through basically what it's like to stock the machines, what it's like to deal with business owners, what it's like to have an employee, what it's like to find new locations, to fix the machines, to deal with the managerial side of the business. Try to give you a broad overview. I'll probably leave a lot of stuff out because I could talk about this for hours and just ramble. So I won't do that. I'll try to keep it short and concise. So stocking the machines in of itself is actually really fun. You just drive around, jam out to music, listen to an audiobook. You can do whatever you want. You set your own time. You take lunch whenever you want. You do whatever you want, and it's pretty nice. It's a very low stress job in that aspect. So I enjoyed that, but it does get old after stocking machines for a while. It's just very repetitive. You're just I don't know. I didn't find it super entertaining after a while, but it's kind of therapeutic in a way. So the stocking is not bad. People are nice. They call you the candy man. But yeah, so it's not bad. The job it's good. But with that, I get calls and I get texts from the business owners and customers all the time, and maybe not all the time, but I get every other week I probably get a text. Either it's a business owner saying that the machine's empty or it's broken, or it's a customer saying that it ate their money and they want a refund. But you get phone calls, and so in a sense, you're always on the clock. You're always on call. Whenever they want to text you, they'll text you, and either you have to drop what you're doing and go fix it, or you tell them to wait. But it can be kind of a pain. with customers asking for refunds, what we do is we typically Venmo them the money. But I mean, I had one guy that he didn't have Venmo, and he's like, here's my address, just mail it to me. And it's $1. And I was like, by the time I find an envelope, pay for postage, get it sent in the mail, that's gonna take me a long time. And I honestly value my time more than that. And you can only do so much extra stuff. Because it's a low margin business, you can't do everything. You can't make everybody happy. Like that's just like the hard truth of it. You're never gonna make everybody happy. And so you gotta cut your losses sometimes. You gotta pick your battles. And that wasn't a battle that I wanted to fight. So it is a low margin business, which means you have to be a very good manager. You have to be very good at managing inventory, because you can get a lot of spoilage, managing your time, managing employees, just everything really. I mean, you don't have a high margin to make mistakes. Yeah. Another thing, it's not passive. I know that's like a pretty common myth that people think that it's a passive income business. It's not. There's honestly very few businesses that are passive income, and this isn't one of them. I don't see a way for it to ever become a passive income business. So yeah, so don't expect that. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. You can still make quite a bit of money. You can make a decent amount of money, but you're never going to be getting passive income unless you had, like Robert Kiyosaki says that a passive income business isn't until you have over 100 employees or something like that, which, over 100 employees with vending machines would be ginormous. And to get there, the path would be so hard. You'd have to really like vending machines, I would say. Like, it's a pretty saturated market, reasonably. I think there's a lot of better opportunities out there to make money faster. But because it's a recurring business where the machine gets empty every week or every couple weeks, you have to be able to stock the machine year round. So it's nice that it's recurring because you can estimate how much money you're going to have coming in. So that's great. But if you're the only person working the business, then you can't afford to take vacations and leave whenever you want. And the lifestyle is different. You have to plan ahead. You have to get people to cover for you. You have to train people to do whatever you need to do if you want to go on vacation. So as a side hustle, it takes away your freedom more than it gives you freedom. Yeah. So honestly, I'd say lifestyle goes down in a sense from that. So basically that's it. I can't think of anything else, so I'm just gonna end it right here.